Number 20 for ABCs of the violin, Ode to Joy. I find that almost all of my students get really excited about this piece because everybody knows it. It's been used in cartoons, in commercials, in little ditties on toys, but everybody seems to know it and feels really accomplished once you do play it. So there's a lot going on in this piece. We're using 5, 6, 7 notes, 6 notes because we're not doing open D. And I like to encourage students to use the 4th finger for this instead of doing open E because it's very, very helpful. We're staying on that string and we're staying on the A string that way, so we don't have to have any bow string crossings with that. At the end of line 1, they have some notes in parentheses. They have a dotted quarter note and an 8th note, and that's to show that you can switch out those rhythms, those straight quarter notes, so that you can play it bum, 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 because that's the way the piece usually is, and that's what people tend to want to play. Kind of like with Jingle Bells, we want to swing a jingle all the way, but it's very straight and a little bit boring. So this one, I want you to keep it with quarter notes right now until you get more comfortable with the piece and learn more about that dotted quarter and 8th note rhythm and get more comfortable with that. So let's push for that 4th finger E today. We're playing C, C, D, E, E, D, C, B. So we're doing 2, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. And please go use my 4th finger exercise video. It's very important that you practice with this 4th finger so that we can get it to curl properly and be very efficient. We don't want to be struggling every single time we play that 4th finger. We want it to be just as agile as any of our other fingers because it is a finger and we want to use it and be comfortable with it. Line 1, 2, and 3, line 2 and 4. Line 2 and 4 are identical, and so as soon as you learn one, then we've learned half of the piece. So that makes it really easy. And the first line is extremely similar to lines 2 and 4. It's just that ending right there of those couple of notes. Line 3 is where we throw in those 8th notes. So not only do we have 8th notes with our bow, but we are changing fingers with those 8th notes. That's okay. We are going to take our time with it and play it slowly, and it will get better. So let's do just line 1. We'll say it, pluck it, play it. 1, 2, ready, say it. C, C, D, E, E, D, C, B. A, B, C, C, B, B, rest. All right, now let's pluck that. I want you to do 1, 2, 3, 4 on your fingerboard and then just lift up those fingers because that's going to set those fingers up to be exactly where they are. Don't pull them all the way up, just lift so that they're hovering. So let's pluck. 1, 2, ready, go. C, C, D, 4. 4, D, C, B, A, B, C, C, B, B, rest. Good. Now let's bow that. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, and lift 3 and 4 and just hover them. 1, 2, ready, go. Lifting at the end of that line and lifting at the end of line 2. So line 2 and 4, go. C, C, D, E, E, D, C, B, A, B, C, B, A. Nice and easy. Let's pluck that. Step 1, 2, 3, 4, lift 3 and 4. 1, 2, pluck, go. C, C, D, 4. D, C, B, A, B, C, B, A. Then you lift. All right, let's do it with the bow. Set down 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift up 3 and 4. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, now let's tackle that line 3. We are starting on B. B, B, C, jump down to open A. B, C, D, C, A, B, C, D, C, B, A, B, E, C. There's a lot of jumping around for that. So let's go through that line again and do just our rhythms. Let's just count it. Ready, count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. Now, what is our bow going to be doing for that? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now we have those rhythms. Now let's really dive into those notes and with the rhythm. So let's pluck it. Let's tackle the first 3 measures, then we'll get to the 4th measure. So B, B, C, A, B, B, C, A, then B, C, D, C, A. So let's do that one, the measure 2 again. B, C, D, C, A. Then 3rd measure, B, C, D, C, B. All right, so let's pluck measure 1, 2, 3. Ready, pluck. B, B, C, A, B, C, D, C, A, B, C, D, C, B. All right, now let's look at measure 4. A, B, E, C. Now it's tricky because we're jumping back and forth between those 2 strings and doing different fingers. So A, B, E. We practice that B to E back at measure 18. So go back to that and get comfy with it. A, B, E. But then we're going to C. And so instead of hurry up and jumping both fingers on your A string, I'm leaving my first finger on that D. And instead of putting my second finger on that D, I'm just going to sneak over and put it on the A. So A, B, E, C. That's simple because I'm going to pretend it's like over here. It's that same distance, but just reached over there. So let's pluck that 4th measure. A, B, E, C. A, B, E, C. You see that? A, B, E, C. And then it just jumps right into that melody for that 4th line. So now let's slowly do line 3 with the bow. Take your time. Make sure you're doing half bows for these 8th notes. 1, 2, ready, go. B, B, C, A, B, C, D, C, A. And then it goes right into that 4th line. Okay, so let's do that transition from line 3, 4th measure, A, B, E, C, 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 D, E. Now I would do an accent for that the beginning of line 4 so that it sounds like we are continuing on that melody and saying, hey, here it is again, don't get lost. So line 3, measure 4, going into line 4. Ready, go. Awesome. Let's do line 3 and line 4, then we'll do the whole thing. 1, 2, line 3, go. Cool. Let's do the entire thing from line 1. 1, 2, do 1, 2, 3, 4, and lift up. Ready, go.